Hello guys, welcome back to another video. Today we are going to be ranking Murder 2 weapons from S to whatever this is. Alright, we're going to go in chronological order, and first we're going to start off with a Mare Laser. So for a Mare Laser, I would have to put it in B tier. It's a pretty good weapon, but I wouldn't consider it really good. It is a pretty good weapon. It's just that I don't really like how the texture is and all that. It's kind of too American. And now it is time for the Battle Axe, which the Battle Axe is going to C tier. No, actually it's going to B tier. You know why? It's like figure of it. I have a Battle Axe accessory that came with one of my Roblox action figures. I just really like this one for some reason. It looks kind of a little basic to me. It's just an axe with a skeleton on it. It's just a basic Halloween weapon. Now we have the Battle Axe 2, which, this one is really good. This one looks really cool. I think I'm going to put it in S tier. It's one of the best. Because, oh my god, I actually love the design on this. Except for the part, I'm going to put it in A tier, actually. Because except for the part, it's really good and all, but except the part where the wings are like that, you know? And Blaster. To me, I think it should go in, B tier. Because it's a good weapon to have. But when the virtual set is not worth a lot. Not, a lot. This is worth, 65 in value, I think, like the virtual. So, yeah. Candy. Okay, so next is Candy. Which Candy, I think it's really good. I think it's really good for real, actually. You know why? It's a candy cane, and its design actually looks really good for an old knife. Yeah, it's from 2015, but the design actually looks very real for a candy cane. It looks really cool. Next, we have the Godly Chill. Now, the Chill, I feel like I'm gonna put in B tier. It's not the best. It's just actually I'm gonna put it in below. I'm actually gonna put it in D tier. There's something wrong with it. So basically, there's something really wrong with this thing. So basically, they tried to make it look cool, but I think the Chill doesn't look. They're trying to make it look like it's powerful. I guess to me, but basically what they're doing here is just putting just light blue paint, and light blue streaks on it on the blade, and also on the blade there's just blue outlining. So yeah, that's something wrong with it. And next we have the Clockwork. This is actually not put in F tier. It's kind of bad. Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna move it up a little bit and get it to where I want it to be. Now, this has to be in a D tier as well. I don't really like the design that much, and plus, I'm not really into Clockwork that much. It's just not my style. Blue Sears, I think most of the Sears should actually go in C. All the Sears should go in C. They are they're really, really common to get because they're craftable and they're always going to be in game. But you never know when other Godlies are in game, but you have to unbox them, which this year is actually going down to F. It's the most common Godly in the whole game because you can craft it with 20 legendaries. Yeah, it's not very valuable. And then the L Seer has to go with its other friends. Yeah, so C tier for all the Seers. Darkbringer, I love this one actually. I'm gonna put it in with the S tier. In my opinion, it looks like a really cool gun design. The Lightbringer is just my style, though. We'll get to the Lightbringer later. Death Shard. I think I'm gonna put it in a B tier. Why B tier? It's because look at it. It looks like a Death Shard, I guess. But there's kind of something wrong with it. It doesn't really. It matches the design and all, but it matches the name, but it's kind of a little basic to me, basic stuff. Yeah, and the internal force, same with that, but it's gonna be on D tier. for my opinion. Eternal Cane is actually pretty good to me, but it looks a little dirty. I mean, I'm gonna put it in A tier. It's pretty good. And then I forgot which Eternal is this, but I feel like I think it's an Eternal 2. Yeah, it is an Eternal 2. I'm also gonna put it in I'm gonna put this one in like B. I like this. How do I like this one better than that one? Never mind. And then this one is way better. Because, I mean, yeah, it's actually way better than all other originals that I put in there. It actually looks pretty decent. Next, we have the Elderwood Revolver, which I actually really like this one. I'm gonna put it in A tier. Why? I don't really know. Actually, no, I'm gonna put it in S tier, actually. Like, okay, Sears is probably the only one that's gonna be in F tier. Not for long, though. But S tier is actually, these are some of my personal faves. I mean, you can't be lying. I can't be lying. Fang has to go with the Sears. I mean, it's pretty low in value, actually. It's like 40 in value, 40 Sears. But it's not really wanted. And they should have named it like a they shouldn't named it like lava or something I don't think Fang really matches the, that much. But they put the ghost pet inside. Okay, we're gonna deal with that later. Flames. You know what we're gonna put that at? We're gonna put it in F tier. Well, the reason why it does match, but I just don't like the red and the orange together that much. Frostbite, I'm gonna put it in D tier. It's not really valuable, and plus, you can just get it with Robux in the Christmas 2019. So, and that's why it's so unvaluable. Frost Saber, I'm gonna put it in a C tier because I mean it looks pretty cool, I guess, but it doesn't really look like a lightsaber much. I mean it's probably not supposed to, but I could see why they made this knife. This knife is pretty good. Gemstone. Well, it's really hard to trade, by the way, so I'm gonna put it in S tier. I'm at S tier. Dang, what's wrong with my pronunciating today? But here is Gemstone. It's gonna be in D. Now, Ghostblade, it's real horrible, but I'm gonna actually look. Yeah, it's real horrible. It's gonna go in like F tier because like not only is it really common to get, but it's also not really that my style anymore. Same with the Ghost Pet. It came in the pack with it. It actually came in the pack with it, so we're gonna put it right next to it. Oh, the Ginger Luger. Is this a Ginger Luger? But actually, I never seen this before in my life. I barely even seen this before in my life. I think I'm gonna put it in A tier. It looks really good. Green Luger is my favorite color, but I think I'm gonna put it in C tier with these Sears and stuff. Hollow's Edge, huh? Well, since it's a repaint of the Hollow's Blade, no, this is Hollow's Blade. Since it's a repaint of the Hollow's Edge, I think I'm gonna put it in D tier. I mean, the purple looks way better, makes it way better than but it's not better than that because this is just a repainted version of it, and that's why it's probably so low in value. Next, we have I like this. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna keep it there. And then next we have the Handsaw. Handsaw, I feel like I'm gonna put it in F tier. It's not really my personal fave. It's just I don't really know. It's not really cool. Heat is actually it's really cool too. I think I'm gonna put Heat in A tier. It comes from the Rainbow box, and I really think it's a good one to have inside it. Plus, it's a decent amount of value. So, yeah. Next one we have is Frost Dragon. Okay. Frost Dragon has to go in A tier as well. Why? I have it, and it actually is kind of lucky for me. It actually brings me some luck, but Saw gave me a lot of more luck than that. Ice Shard, I wouldn't consider I'm gonna put it in D. It's just not really awesome to me. I mean, there's something off about it to me. Laser, actually, I'm gonna put it in S tier. Not only just because this is a box, the gun doesn't mean like it's not even that valuable. I mean, it's pretty valuable, but it's really actually pretty good. They modeled it off of the hyper laser gun from the gear in the shop, the catalog, and yeah, I think Lightbringer. I don't like it as much as I'm gonna put it in this in A tier because Darkbringer looks a little cooler to me. Is this the original Luger? Okay, I'm gonna put it straight to B tier. Why? Oh, I do like the Luger. It's just but it's decent of value. It's just I don't know why people are some people kind of flex the things off. But yeah, and then I'm gonna put this one in C tier with Green Luger. It just doesn't seem right to me to have that. How do I like the internal cane better than the Luger cane? Yeah, and T. So I had this before once, and it faces the wrong way, and basically it's just kind of wrong. They kind of faces wrong. So yeah, I'm gonna put it in F tier just for that. Nightblade is very low in value. I'm putting in F tier too. It's hard to trade. Old Glory. This one should go in at C tier as well, because it's pretty good actually. Not to lie, it's actually kind of good. It's just that I like the Laser more, but it's just that I don't really know about it. It's just kind of off. Oh, Minecraft. I'm gonna put this with a Minecraft, and I'm gonna put in A tier because this is not as perfect as I expected it to be. Because they could have put the gray there, but instead they just added blue. So they made one mistake on the Minecraft sword. Why I do not like this one? Well, fact, it's kind of a little basic orange to me, and it's not really my style. Oh, Saw, for sure, it's for sure gonna go in A tier. I mean, it does bring me some luck, but it's not pretty valuable. It's not valuable whatsoever. The shark. Ooh, I love shark actually. I'm gonna put it. I love sharks. That's one of my favorite animals. So yeah, I'm gonna put an S tier. And plus, I have a Shark Seeker, which is kind of a little better than that. But next we have the Slasher. I like the Chroma version better. I think I'm gonna put it in A tier. It's not very high in value, but it's not very low in value. This is pretty low in value. I do not like the look of this at all, but I'm gonna put it in D tier because, I mean, they made it. So, they made a Nick made a reason to make it. So now I'm gonna put the spider in like D tier. This is just not too outstanding. Wait, I'm at C tier. Dude, I'm at C tier. Well, anyway, now we have sugar. Now, this is a good match to have with candy because it literally kind of matches the candy. It literally matches the candy. No doubt about it. Next, we have ties. Now, this is a decent amount of value. I'm just gonna put it in A tier because, like, why can't we just have ties? I mean, they made a reason to put it in the whatever knife box it was, but I actually like it. Now, two more to go. Virtual, I'm going to put it in the same tier as the blaster. I like it. It's just not very good in value. Now, the Winter's Edge. I like it way better than the Ice Shard and all the other ones that look just like this, but I'm going to put it in C tier. Not B. I'm going to put it in C tier. It doesn't really belong in these three tiers because, well, not really my style. And now the ones that weren't included were Prismatic, Eggblade, and all those ones. But the fact that I did not really like, or Peppermint, well, the one that I would like the least would have to be like right here to the 4S, because I didn't really like Cookie Blade that much. So yeah, bye guys.